and just realized the chat covers the let's go. So I was like, where should I put it? I guess over here. Maybe the chat here. And like that. I don't know. Right. I don't know where to put it. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Don't mind me readjusting things. Alright, let's get over to my face. Before we get to my face, I must clarify. I just showered. So I have post-shower hair. I didn't want to blow dry it. I prefer air drying my hair, and I was like, you know what? We're being casual today. Alright, let's be casual. So you get to see what the process of my hair looks like. This is my hair care routine. Post-shower, I put all the crap in it, and then I put it up and out of the way. There's 4 clips holding it up right now. They're just holding on for their dear lives. Trying to keep this monster up. I'm getting a haircut. Congrats on being clean. I don't know if I'm clean. I probably have like all the cancer now. We still don't know what's going on with our water. But I tested it this morning, and I didn't see any more of that stuff come out. So I'm hoping that Amy was right, and that maybe they just did something with the filter. But it was weird and gross. So, but it's been a couple days, and we haven't seen any more. And it only came out of like the shower and the bathtub. So it didn't come out of the sinks. So I don't know if there's like different piping. And we tried hot water in the sinks too, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I took pictures of the stuff in a video too, just because like it's reflective. It's like plasticky. I don't know what it is, but it's gross. I would show you on stream, but it's really gross looking, so I'm not gonna show you. Yeah, I don't know, but I needed a shower. I'm like, it's been days. I need a shower. I'll just take the cancer. So just in case we like bought water from the store, because we don't want to drink it, but anyway. But yeah, anyway, air dry routine. I prefer my hair. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess like if you're in a rush, I understand doing blow drying, but I cannot. I have to air dry my hair. But I'm getting my hair cut finally. I finally booked the appointment. I made a note for my hairdresser. I'm like, listen, I have very long hair. I put very in all caps. Because like I saw a video recently of like, oh, how to take care of curly hair when it's long. And it was like down to here. And I'm like, girl, that is not long. No worries. There's like already a huge delay. I forgot to look into that. I meant to look into that. It's been like a crazy 2 weeks, honestly. I've been so stressed of so many things. But also the music is really loud for me, personally. I don't know if it's loud for y'all, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit on my end and a touch down on your end. And then bring this back. And then bring this back. Boink. Listen, I can't because my parents are coming. So I don't want to do any sort of drastic haircut. And I still don't even know. I'm still, like, it was such an impulsive, like, intrusive, not earworm, what's it called? Like, a thought that's, like, clinging to you. And I keep thinking about it. I have still been seriously considering it. And I'm like, I don't know yet. I don't know. I think I'm going to do Alexander's advice and just keep going shorter. So right now it's, like, to my butt. And I think I'm going to go, like, maybe 5 inches up. I don't, how much is 5 inches? Where's the ruler? I don't actually know. Yeah, 5 inches. Oh, that's like nothing. This is 5 inches right here. Brainworm? Yeah, I don't know. That's not that much, honestly. Is that even what I was thinking? No, that's not what I was thinking. Okay, probably more than 5 inches is what I was thinking of getting cut off. And then I'll maybe go shorter and shorter, and we'll see. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. But I am still considering it. Okay, I'm thinking about it. I just don't want to do it, like, because they're going to talk about my hair, and I don't want to deal with it. And it's like, if I do a drastic cut, then it's going to be like the topic of the whole trip, and I don't want to deal with that. So, yes, haircut coming. It's not going to be anything drastic. But yeah, so it was funny to be like, oh, how to take care of your curly hair when it's long and it's like to your shoulder, and I'm just like, that no. And I can't. I wish I could keep it this long. I do really like it. It is really pretty, but it's so exhausting to take care of. It's so tiring. I spend like an hour in the shower. Maybe not that long, but like it feels forever, and most of it's just brushing and dealing with my hair. I finished washing my body in like 2 seconds. Oh, auto mod. And what body part it touches versus inches. I know. Yeah. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll go in with my hair braided, because I've had hairdressers, or just a hairdresser, complain that I didn't brush my hair before I went. And I'm like, okay, but it's kind of like your job, you know? Like, it's like not brushing your teeth before you go to the dentist. It's like, okay, but it's like your job, that like I'm paying you for that. But like at this point, like I get it. Like my hair is really long now. It's like, okay, I want to do my hair before I go in. I feel bad. Now I feel bad. So I wanted to get brushed through it at least today. But my hair appointment's on Tuesday morning. So I'll have to, what I usually do is on wash days, I keep it up all day. So I'll wash like either morning or afternoon. I'll keep it up the entire day. And then I have a, bonnet. I was like, what's the word? I have a bonnet that I'll put it in for the night. And, then the day 2 is my day 1. I forget how it works. They have like terms for these things. I don't understand them still. But yeah, so tomorrow should be like my hair down day. Day 1. So by the time Tuesday morning comes around, the hair should still be good. I also got a bonnet for the night. Yes, I do recommend it. I did go to Ulta, and I was like, hey, do you guys have like bonnets for your hair for the night? And they showed me one. They're like, oh, here's this one for, I hate the ones where you have to like tie it. I wanted the elastic in it. But yeah, so I asked for one, and they're like, oh, here's one for like $20 or something. And then here's one that's silk, and it's $100. I was like, wow, thank you. This is very helpful. I very much appreciate you showing me this. Oh, do you need help with anything else? No. Please go while I get the $20 one. $100? That's crazy. That thing better last your life. Oh my god. I get that it's silk, but damn. $100. Anyway, yeah, silk is recommended. Yeah, so I have satin for mine, so like the fake silk stuff. I'm like, it's good enough. It's good enough. Well, dude, like my haircuts already cost like that much. I'm not spending that on a bonnet. This is why I only get my haircut like once every couple years. It's so expensive. Meantime, oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love that. You're decorating The Sims 4. That's fun. That's gonna be exciting, actually. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's definitely very handy, because the last bonnet I had, you had to tie it closed, and it's just impossible to get your hair in and have it stay in as you I don't know how people do it. Like, maybe it's easier if you have an afro, so you're like, your hair doesn't go anywhere, but my hair goes everywhere, so it's like, it'll work. Yeah. Oh, it was so funny too, was they only had one size left, and it was a large, and she looked at me and she looked at my hair and she's like, yeah, I think it'll work for you. And then I get home and I'm like, okay, how big is this large? I take out, it's massive. But it works, because I'm assuming it's normally if you have a really big afro-y hair, but because my hair is so long, like the large size works for that. Yeah, I hate the tying. I hate it so much. Now my problem is with this new bonnet is like tucking the back of my hair in. And actually, it was so funny, I brushed my hair yesterday, and I get so mixed information. Do I brush it wet? Do I brush it dry? There's people who swear by both, and I don't know what to do anymore. I don't. It's too confusing. There's like people saying valid reasons for both, and I'm like, I don't know who to believe. But I had a rat's nest on the back of my head instead of on my neck, like instead of back here. Can you see? Hold on, right there. I had it back here. I'm like, I don't have rat's nests back here. I never brush it dry. I used to never brush it dry too. But then there's people saying like, oh, if you brush it wet, then like the hair follicles and like the hairs will like open up because of the hot water and steam, and then that makes them more brittle. And so if you brush them wet, then that makes it brittle. But then I heard people who are like, oh, you never want to brush it dry because of the same exact reason. And I'm like, science can't go both ways. So, yeah. I have switched back and forth. I did do dry brushing for a while. It didn't seem like I didn't really notice it being better. And it's just a lot easier to brush it wet because you have conditioner. So, I don't know how to take care of my hair. Anyway, that's part of why I want it cut shorter. And plus it's like getting to be summer soon, so that's a good timing. Because it is going to be hot. It was hot the other day. It was like, I don't know what it is in Celsius, like probably in the 30s. But it was like 89 yesterday or some shit. Like, oh my god. Anyway. To the drawing! Hold on, let me check. Make this a little bit tinier. And move up a little bit. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. I have not touched the drawing at all. It has been untouched since the last stream. So this is what you guys overwhelmingly voted for. We are working still on the same drawing. And actually when I opened it up this morning, because I haven't looked at it at all, I was like, oh my god, that's all that I did last stream. So I am determined today. We are at least going to get to the flats. Ooh, there we go. We are at least going to get to the flats. I am determined. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it work. All right. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is actually flip the canvas starting out. Also, does it look blurry? Or is it like my eyes? I'm getting old. You know, like, it was, when was it? It was recently that like Alexander mentioned he was trying to read something and it was like at night. He's like, I can't tell if it's like I'm getting old or if it's like the lighting or something that's bad and I can't read this thing. And it reminded me like when I was visiting my family, went to a church service and it was a whole thing, that church. Oh my god. But I went with my nephew and he was reading a book and they had all the lights off except for like the stage and he's there just reading. And I turn and I look at that book and I'm like, I can't see shit. I'm like, that's the first time, this was like 2 years ago? Or a year ago? What year is it? I don't remember. It was either a year or 2 years ago. I'm like, that's the first time I felt old. Like, genuinely. I was like, wow, my eyesight is so bad. I remember being able to do that shit. I remember being able to, like, look at words in dim lighting and be able to read those words. I cannot anymore. R.I.P. R.I.P. my eyes. I don't even know if I need new glasses, do I? Probably do, at some point. Although the last time I got new glasses, my prescription went up. It went towards the because I'm like, okay, like for how glasses prescriptions work is like if you have nearsightedness, so you see things up close, then your prescription's in the negatives, I think, right? That's how it works for me. I don't remember how the positives works. I think that's like if you're far but you can't see up close. So or is the positive like you're just like good, like you're just set? I don't know what the positives are, okay? I don't anymore. Well, some of us are too chicken shit, okay? to get LASIK. Oh man, the one time I tried it on contacts, the lady was so mean to me. She was so mean. I'm like, girl, what's your problem? I'm like a child and it hurts and it's scary. But yeah, so normally I'm like a -5 in my prescription, like a 5 point something or whatever, and then I went and I had these glasses, and these glasses are like -5 point something else or whatever. I was like, oh, it went up. My eyesight improved. I don't know how I stare at a screen all day. But yeah, I remember trying to get contacts once, and the lady that I went to see, they gave me, I think it, I don't actually remember what the contacts were, if they were actually my prescription or if they were just like a test close one to try out. It must have been that, so I don't think we would have paid for it. Um, so I try on I managed to get one in, I'm like sobbing. And not just because like I'm crying, it's just like you're touching your eye. So I was just like tears running down. Managed to get one in, and it was the weirdest experience because like you see clearly through one eye and you can't see shit through the other. And so I was like, okay, I have had this experience now. I'm done. I know for certain that contacts are not for me. I'm good. I'm done. And the lady was like, no, you have to put on the other one. Why? Why? Please explain why. Like, dude, what did I do to you to deserve this? It was so, I like, she's like, no, we have to see for sure. And I'm like, no, but I know for sure. I can tell you for sure. Like, I know I'm a child, but I can promise you I will never wear these. I don't... Oh my god. What is it with like adults and authority figures being so mean to me while I was a child? Anyway, so that's my one contact experience. My one experience wearing contacts. And I did not enjoy it. No, did not at all. And never again did I try on contacts, and never again shall I. That's the end of that story. But yeah, I don't think I would ever do LASIK either, just because like I don't really like what my face looks like without glasses. And it is funny because there was, to be fair, he was a child. But when I was volunteering at this like art camp for kids, and so I was mentioning this to this little boy. I'm like, yeah, my eyes look really big without my glasses on, so I don't like to not wear my glasses. He's like, oh yeah, let me see. So I take off my glasses, and he's like, oh my god. I'm like, you little shit. You're correct, but fuck you. But yeah, I don't like how my face looks without it. So like, I feel trapped, needing to wear my glasses, which is fine. I don't know, not a big deal for me. I don't like how I am not making her arm larger. I need to adjust this. But yeah, glasses for life, apparently. Also, it's like nice because like now that I've like started to wear eyeshadow a bit more often, I can hide mistakes. Or like if I accidentally go too bold, and then I put on the glasses, like you can't really tell. It like tones it down. And the number of times I've accidentally added freckles, because like I'll drop the mascara, and like it smacks my face. It's like, okay, I have a mole now. Oh, alrighty then. This is what I look like. What is happening with my hands right here? Look at that. There's like do. This is why it'd be helpful to know like anatomy, but who's got time for that? Who's got time for that? Nobody does. I'm looking at the shirt and the arm. I definitely want to adjust that. Filter, liquify. Also, ugh, it shows up even more now. I was saying like her head looks way to the side. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, hold on. We need to move that a little bit more in. I maybe did the shoulder a bit too much. And then we want to bloat here a little. Give her a little bit more of an arm. Unlike me. No arm over here. Oh man, I keep telling myself that I want to work out more. And it never happens. It never happens. One of these days. One of these days it will happen, and I'll be like, wow, I'm strong again. I think that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. That's like infinite. Look at this. Look at this. Zoom out. Before, after. Before, after. Same, and I'm ashamed for that. It's hard not to like punish yourself mentally for it, which is like so unhelpful. That's a mood I never work out. Yeah, because it's like you get mad at yourself for not working out, and you feel like shit, and then that makes you just feel worse, which just makes you have less energy for wanting to work out. This is like an endless cycle. So I'm trying to do baby steps instead of like, okay, I'm definitely, because like, you know, when you try and start a new habit, like it's never gonna start. Like that's just not how it works. You can't just go from 0 to 100, you know? It's not like, oh, I want to eat healthy, so I'm gonna cut out like all this stuff from my diet and then go from there. And it's like, okay, but that's, your body is gonna like be in such a shock. It's gonna last maybe a day at most. Like it's not gonna long term. So I'm trying to think long term. I'm like, okay, what's a baby step? I'm like, just getting up from my chair or moving in my chair. So like I'm not really a person who stims so much, but I'm like sort of doing a stim like thing. So if I'm in my chair, I'll like try and rock because then I'm at least moving. Or if I have my feet, I'll like kind of stretch my feet and stuff. Hold on, I'm like trying to show you, but like you can't see. But like, you know, feet flat on the ground and then like lift up and then put like down, or like shake your legs or something just to get some movement going. So I've been trying to do that more often, and also just get up from my chair and be more willing to like walk around. So like I'll make sure to not have snacks or like stuff near me. So if I need like an art supply, I have to stand up to go get it. Or if I want a snack, I have to stand up and go get it. So I hate it, but so far it's doable. So we're baby stepping our way there. Okay, baby step. Maybe I'll go back to the weightlifting at some point, but that's a ways away. Not happening anytime soon. But yeah, so I totally empathize with feeling ashamed for it. For sure. But I do want to, like, it helps also to, like, think of it not just as, like, it'll be healthy, but, like, what you can do as well. Because for me, it's like, well, my doctors told me I have to do it or my symptoms are going to get worse. So that's one motivation. And then another motivation is, like, I want to be able to do stuff. I want to be able to, like, lift up a box and not feel, like, terrible about myself. So like kind of thinking it like, oh yeah, superwoman, you know, be some kind of badass bitch. And I think that like spins it into a more positive direction. I don't know, that's just me talking out loud. I don't know, do what works for you. I don't know, I was trying to add a fold there. I don't know if I like it or not. I'm in between. I'll get rid of it. Look how much progress we're making already. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it to the flats. I'm determined. I don't want to draw the hands. Oh no. Oop, come on. Oh, I didn't even like show y'all like stuff I've been working on. I totally forgot. I got so distracted with the hair topic. I was just doing some crochet bags again, and they've been fun. And actually, I forgot that I bought some yarn from that used art supply store. I haven't, like, a bag of stuff that I got for free and for like incredibly cheap from that art supply store. And so I made a pink one. Look how cute. I had no idea what to do for the beads. I was so stuck. I went on, like, back and forth on so many, so I went with just these like light blue ones. But I forgot how difficult it is to pick beads. Like when I did the green one recently, like these ones were easy beads to pick out because I was like, oh, I never use these beads. They're fancy jasper. I can never fit them into a project, so I'll just put them here. And it worked perfectly. But then I've been making other bags and I'm like, I don't know. But I think the light blue works. I think it's cute. Oh, I was like, do I want like the red didn't feel right. I was like maybe a yellow. And then I didn't want to use white because I feel like I use white for so many of them. Same with black because they're such neutral colors. And I was like, I want to use like a color. So I was thinking green for a little bit too. Usually the cross is yeah, nice, nice. And then I started a purple one. It's not done yet. I still have to weave in this end, and then I need to do the strap, and then the beads, and then I started another one already because that was just how it worked out. And I thought this yarn here is so cute. It's like lots of different purples, and I really liked it. And I thought it was gonna work out similar to the green one, where it's like stripy, like that. I love this, and it's the same brand, and it looks exactly the same as the green one does in the skein, but it comes out completely different. Like, you get large striping, and that's not what I wanted. So I'm a little disappointed. Like, it's still nice, but it's just not what I wanted. So I'm a little sad about the purple one. So I'm probably not gonna buy that one again. But yeah, you already got a tape. Okie dokie. I will be here drawing. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it. What was it doing? Oh, the shirt. Oh yeah, folds. Probably don't need to see some of that because of the hand, but putting them in anyway because it's fun. Anyways, that's what I've been working on is that. I should be working on the next artwork for Ko-fi memberships, but I just have not. What is this line? Oh, because the hand covers it. Which is going to be a charcoal lemur, and I have the reference photo picked out, and actually, after I picked out the reference photo, I realized I could have used that animal. Oh god, what are they called? On Blue Sky, the animal stock photo reference people. Whatever. Anyway, I went ahead and looked at their lemurs, and I didn't like any of their photos for this project, so I went ahead and picked this one. So this will be for the charcoal tutorial one coming out in May, I think. Yeah, because I finished April, right? So this should be May. So you can keep an eye out for that. And I would love to finish that one today. I don't think I have anything I'm doing today, do I? Because I'm taking this week off from stuff. I should be good. So I should be able to work on it today. Posted, ooh, in that Discord. Let me see. Oh, you got it! Cry, but did it anyway? My heart, I love that one. God, but the Gen AI one is so pretty. I mean, okay, the way that I said that made it sound bad. The Gen AI is for losers one. It is really pretty. God, the colors on that. That's pretty. Oh, but the cried but did it anyway one always gets me. And the little one, that's so cute. These look good. Hold on, where's my... Yeah. Nice, nice. GG. Oh, the animal photo reference. That's what they're called. Animal photo reference. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. But I did find a bird reference from them that I was thinking of doing an ink tutorial on. I tried to write down a schedule so I could kind of keep track of what I'm doing. I think the next one is ink, and then I'll probably do a Crayola one as well. Hey there, welcome to the stream. Waking up with some coffee, nice. Thank you. Welcome. Thanks so much. Yep, we're just randomly chatting and hopefully randomly working. am, goal is to get to flats today. And I actually don't know if I want to do cell shading on this or not. I keep doing so much cell shading just because it's fun. I don't know. It's just fast and easy. So that was the shirt. We can merge that. That's fine. I'm mostly just avoiding the hands, but maybe we should just do the hands to get them over with, you know? It's just, we need to do it. It's time. We're gonna enlargen the me, the move. Okay, hold on. How am I gonna, okay, wait, hold on a second. Wait, I'm thinking. Okay, take this, and then take this, and then do this. Beautiful. Go over here. Go back here. Do this. Make me small again. Beautiful. Lovely. Wonderful. Get rid of this black. Don't need it. Okay. Hack. Then we hope and pray. No worries. Alright, and quick save. Always save your work. If you're working on anything right now, save your work. Okay? Even if it's traditional, I want you to do the hand motion. Right? We gotta teamwork this. But like, look at that. My hand is like, what's happening, you know? Alright. Hope and pray, everybody. Hope and pray. I need to finish that hand drawing challenge. I still haven't touched it. I think I left off at 400. I don't remember. I wonder if at this point I should just start over and just start from scratch. I don't know. What do y'all think? And should we do some of it on stream? I don't even know. Because we did some of it on stream last time. This is a big finger. Hold on. I'm getting the base down. We're working on it. You know what? I take it back. We're gonna do sketchy. I don't like this. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was so confused. We're gonna do this. Make my brain hurt less. Because I don't even remember which sketchbook I left off on. I could have sworn we made it to like some sort of milestone number though. But it might just be easier to start over. If anybody's not familiar, because this was years ago, I joined Colette for a 1,000 hand drawing challenge. I don't even remember, did she finish hers? I thought she finished hers. I never finished mine. I think I made it to like 400 something, or 400. And I just never got back to it. And I did promise that once I finished it, I would do a 1,000 boob challenge. I didn't forget, okay? I remember my promises. I still have the 1,000 hands to do first. But I feel like it might just be easier to start over. Yeah, I feel like she finished hers. That feels right. But she was zooming. She got through so fast. I was like, damn, girl. I feel like I should do 1,000 feet too, but like... Do I need to Probably not. I could probably live without that. Dude, imagine being able to draw like the best hands and like the best feet and like the best boobs though. Yeah, 1,000 hands and feet, yeah. Sounds like my kind of challenge. Yes. And now there's the pose arc. Oh god, don't come for me. The pose archives. They did the boot pack. Did I? I'm pretty sure I bought that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did I not buy that? Where would it be? I don't remember where I put my stuff. Here it is. Okay. Poses. The pose archives. Is this it? Yes, I bought it. Okay, I was gonna say, like, how in the world did I not buy that? But that will help a lot. I forget how many pictures are in the pack. I need to label that. I need to label that. Let me, hold on. Before I forget. Boobs. And then just drag all these folders in there. Perfect. It's loading. I'm assuming it'll be fine. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's pre-numbered. I'm dumb. There's 5 different clothing, folders, which have subfolders. Okay, so we have bikini, and she's like doing various things with the bikini on. And what's that? Oh, okay, so there's different angles. So high and low, and 2 different bikinis. Oh, there's a shit ton of different bikinis. Okay, just kidding, just kidding. And some shirts, some bras, pasties. With gravity. I didn't even look through it. I'm just looking through it right now. Jeez, they always go overboard with their I compliment. Okay, this is a compliment. They always go overboard with their packs, man. The dedication, I appreciate it. You think though, you know, maybe after 1,000 hands, because I only reached a 400, I'm just not confident with my hands. Had I reached 1,000, damn, I could have had that. I could have had that. Ripper doodles, man. But there's still time. There's still a chance. Okay, nobody make fun of my hands. It's a sketch. And then the pink. I like how my pinky is like kind of out there. I didn't do that on purpose. Do a little pinky out. I think I'm gonna change it though, because I think I kind of want it curled in. Okay, there's attempt number 1. Nobody's saying anything. It's attempt number 1. Okay, over here. Sometimes when you see artists who are like, there's, okay, who is it? It was Yamada-kun. It's that manga. I forget, I don't know what it's called in English. Crap. But that artist goes hard on hands. It's nuts. Hold on, I have to get it. Yamada-kun. My love story with Yamada-kun at level 999. Not the anime. I don't know anything about the anime, but the manga artist goes so hard with hands. It is just inappropriate. Like how good their hands are. I'm like, girl, you didn't need to do that, but she did, and I was just like, Lord, have mercy on my eyes right now, seeing this art. It's crazy. I want to be that one day. I want to be the artist that goes needlessly hard on hands. I feel like that would be so cool. I would have to actually practice though. and who's gonna do that? Yeah, her art is crazy good. Also, that comic is really cute. So if you're like wanting some cute, like light mood, little romance where like people are adults and have conversations. Wild concept. But yeah, I really do recommend it. It's so cute. If you're new to Japanese, I wouldn't recommend it. Like if you're reading in Japanese, I wouldn't recommend it. It's definitely more of a difficult manga to read in Japanese. But if you're reading in English or just the language that you know, I recommend it. It's very, very cute. Practice? Ugh. Ugh, gross. Who does that? Why are my fingers behind my shirt? Why did I do that? Does that look dumb? Hold on a second. I guess you don't really notice it there in the picture. Oh, the hands look so stiff. I might trace them, but I'm trying. All right. I guess I'll put him behind the shirt. Sure. Slightly less fingers having to draw. Okay, I'm losing energy here. Pointiness. There we go. Beautiful. My hands. Gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. I try real hard. Oh man, I gotta tell you guys about the show that I was watching. I finished it, so there's gonna be spoilers, but like, it's not really one I would really recommend anyway, because it wasn't good. But it pissed me off so much. Oh my god. So, I think I mentioned it briefly on one of the previous streams, but the story is, I forget everybody's name, so we're just going with nicknames. So, the main chick of the show, she's fine, okay, everything's fine. She gets into an accident, and she gets retrograde amnesia, complete. It's all gone, nothing there. She's in the hospital, and she's going through her purse, trying to figure out her name, any information that she can get, and she finds a male wedding ring, like a wedding ring that's like stylized for a guy. And she's like, oh my god, I was probably going to propose to somebody, but she doesn't know who. And lo and behold, coincidentally, there are 3 men who are trying way too hard to be involved in her life. And this is where I started getting mad. So the first man that she meets, okay, he is a coworker of hers. And he's like, oh my god, girl, I'm so sorry you got into an accident that I know nothing about. But who am I? Oh, we're best friends. Yeah, well, like we met at work and we became besties. And I was like, okay, sus, but fine. It's innocent enough, you know. We can deal with that. And the second guy she meets is, we'll call him Flower Shop Guy, and he works at a flower shop. Weirdly enough, that's for his nickname. And he's like, oh hey girl, by the way, I'm your ex-boyfriend. And she's like, whoa, why ex-boyfriend? Like, excuse me, why are we exes? And he's like, oh, you cheated on me. Okay. She's like, I'm so sorry. I must have been a terrible person. I can't believe I did that to you. And all that. And he's like, yeah, no, I don't care, whatever. It's whatever. And eventually she had like the wherewithal to be like, wait a minute. If you're my ex-boyfriend, where are pictures of us together? And he's like, no, wait, I got this. And he pulls out his phone, and he takes way too long to try and find one photo of them together. And she's even getting impatient. She's like, come on now, this is taking way too long for your we're exes. And he finally finds a photo. He's like, oh, no, wait, I got one. He pulls it out, shows it to her. It is like the worst photo. It's like an impromptu, sudden snap photo of the two of them where she's like happens to be in the photo with him, and her eyes are like half closed, and they're both like surprised because they were like clearly taken off guard by some third person taking the picture. Like, it was not at all romantic she was like just happened to be there. It was the most sus photo. And she's like, yeah, that's very sus, but I'm going to still nevertheless believe and trust you wholeheartedly. What's happening? Anyway, the third guy is, he ends up meeting her in like a meet cute. And he's like, oh my god, it's love at first sight. And I adore you, and we should go out. And she's kind of like, this is weird. I don't have any memory of anything. I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. And he's like, no, girl, it's fine. And it like zooms out to his phone, or like zooms to his phone. And on his phone, the background picture is the two of them together very romantically. He's the ex-boyfriend. Okay, so you're like, oh, that sounds very bad. That seems like a chick who's being very dumb, who has zero memory, and there's three guys who are very much pining for her, like relentlessly, like not even just casually, like they are pushing, and maybe she should be a little bit more cautious since she doesn't have any memory of anything, and so it keeps getting worse. So the coworker, who is her best friend, is getting upset with her because she's starting to be more independent and like behaving differently than what she behaved like before she lost her memories. So he's getting really possessive of her past self. And he's like, you shouldn't be changing so much of your past self. Like, what if you're doing all this stuff and you get your memories back and you don't like any of this decisions that you're making? And I'm like, girl, she's wearing a different outfit. She was like wearing gray before and now she's wearing colors, and he's getting so upset over this. I'm like, this is red flag number 27 with you. Okay. And then like, okay, no worries. see you later. So that was red flag. And then she ends up wanting to change careers because she's just not happy with the job that she's at and just wants to do something different. And then he's also upset about that. And I'm like, dude, she's not doing anything like life threatening or whatever. You need to chill. She's changing her outfits and like changing careers. It's fine. She's not in financial ruin or anything. And so that was just like sus to me. And he does like later apologize. He's like, I'm so sorry that I did that. That was inappropriate. And I'm like, okay, sure, but it's still weird that you did that. And then you're like, okay, that's weird, but surely it can't get any worse. So she starts to have memories come back, little pieces at a time, that quite a few of them involve a stalker. One of these men, potentially, was stalking her. And she still hangs out with all three of them. And we as the audience get a little bit more insight to each of the guys. So the dude who was her boyfriend, who is now lying and saying that, they've never met before, he's doing a lot of sus looking into her. He's like stalking her Instagram. He found out her new place of work. He's like looking into all the people that she's knows and is talking about. And I'm like, is he the stalker? Because if he's not the stalker, then he's being a stalker now, which is not good. I don't really care that they were dating before. This behavior is kind of inappropriate. And like, if they were dating before, why would you lie? Like, why would any of them lie? Because like, she's gonna remember at some point. Like, or at least that's possible. So you would think that. Anyway, so it turns out that all the guys at some point end up meeting each other in some way or another. They all know that they all want her. So they're all like rivals with each other now. But they also know that all of them are lying. So they're trying to like maintain their lie and the other lies, because if the other, hold on, because like if one guy says, oh, this guy's lying, then he knows that the other guys know that he was lying, so they're gonna say to her that he was lying too. So they're like holding each other up instead of holding each other accountable. If you know what I mean. It's ridiculous. It was making me so mad. So the flower shop guy wasn't her ex-boyfriend. Turns out he was an absolute nobody. Complete stranger. And that's just like, oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. And then the first guy, he feels so bad at some point. He's like, I gotta come clean. And he's like, listen, can we have a serious conversation? And she's like, yeah, sure. And he's like, I lied to you. I'm so sorry. We actually were not best friends. We were just coworkers. And I just had a crush on you, and that was it. And I was like, okay, that's kind of forgivable. I feel like that's a little forgivable, because it's like, you didn't lie about being coworkers, you were coworkers. And it's not that big of a jump to be like, you were best friends. Oh, and also the flower shop guy, when she asked him like, oh, like, what are some things about me? Like, teach me about myself so I can know more about myself. And he's like, I don't know. She's like, well, what were like my favorite colors or something? He's like, I don't know. And she's like, okay. How is that not a red flag? If the flower guy's like, oh, I was your ex-boyfriend, he should know something about her. And every time she asks, he's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know. Y'all, please. And she stays with him. She's like still hanging out with these guys. And it's like, okay, the coworker, that's forgivable. You weren't her best friend. Okay, at least you were honest eventually. And also, the lie that you told was rather innocent in comparison to the other two men. With the flower guy, who was a complete stranger, knows nothing about you, and like you have a memory that comes back about him, and he's like, yeah, I'm just not into you. And it's like, go away. Like, it's not good. And then the other guy, who was your boyfriend, says he's not your boyfriend. And it feels gaslighty, like in the actual meaning of the term. And I don't like either of them. And I was kind of like going for the flower guy for a while because he seemed to be the most mature and like actually able to handle the jealousy stuff. But then when you find out that he's not the ex-boyfriend and he was just a complete stranger, I'm like, that's terrifying. Girl, what are you doing? Meanwhile, she has a neighbor who's incredibly nice, incredibly earnest, doing her absolute best to help with everything, completely trustworthy, and she's not into her. I'm like, listen, girl, you need to turn gay. I need you to be a lesbian. Because this woman is the only trustworthy person in your life right now. Go date her. And she's great. I was so mad. I'm glad I wasn't the only one shipping her too. I know. And it gets worse. So she eventually gets memories because she falls for the flower guy, who still at this point does not know that he lied about being the ex-boyfriend. So she falls for him. And they end up kissing. And when they kiss, she's reminded of the kiss that she had with her actual boyfriend, who's the third guy, who is the meet cute guy. And she's like, oh my god, what is this? And then she starts to remember, oh, all these memories start coming flooding back, that I used to date that guy. Why the fuck did he not tell me anything? So she goes to this guy, opens up about it, he starts crying, he's like, oh my god, you remember? It's like, bitch, you could have told her! What are you doing? But yeah, apparently, so he was her boyfriend, like pre-memory wipe. But then it turns out, like he was her actual ex-boyfriend. Like she had broken up with him, but she didn't remember that yet. So he didn't also tell her that. So it's like, yeah, they were dating and it was a nice couple thing, but she had apparently broken up with him soon before she lost her memory. But he didn't tell her that. And then it gets worse. Because it turns out that the flower guy wasn't a complete stranger. He lied. He told her. He ended up opening up to her. He's like, listen, I need to tell you the truth. We didn't know each other. We weren't at all close. I was a complete stranger. That's why I don't know anything about you. But then she gets memories later on where they were close. They did know things about each other. And so he lied about lying. About lying? I don't even know anymore. There's so many lies upon lies. So he lied about being the ex-boyfriend. And then he lied about being a stranger. Because actually they were close. But for some reason he still didn't know anything about her. I don't even know anymore about what's going on. But apparently they were into each other at some point. Anyway. So there's still the issue of the stalker. And we still don't know who the stalker is. But then more memories start coming back. And she's like, I need to go to the place where I had the accident because I feel like I would remember things. I'm like, why didn't you go like day one? Like out of the hospital, that would be my first go-to. I would be like, that's probably where I would get memories back. But she had yet to go. Okay, anyway, so she decides to finally go to the place that she lost her memories and had her accident. She gets there. Lo and behold, who's there? The coworker! The coworker! The coworker was the stalker! He was the stalker the whole time and said nothing about it. And so she's on the phone with the flower guy because she's still like trusting him. And so he's like, "Hey, where are you at right now?" And she's like, I'm at the spot where I had the accident. He knows where it is because everybody knows where it is. So he comes running because he hears her drop her phone, and she kind of like reenacts the accident accidentally because like the stalker showed up, and she's like, "Oh my god, everything's clicking into place now." And so she almost has the accident again, and I was gonna be like, "Girl, please, please help me, Lord, come down and strike me." So she almost falls. The stalker coworker catches her, and he's like, "No, no, wait, I need to explain. I can't, give me a second to explain." And I'm like, "No, no, you had your chance to explain, and you didn't. You chose to just say that we weren't associates, that we were just coworkers. That was your time to say, oh, by the way, I was stalking you. That was your opportunity. You lost that now. I'm sorry. You need to go to jail." It was so messed up. So he's like, they're showing the flashbacks of all the times where he was stalking her and like connecting it to the flashbacks that we had with her getting her memories back. So everything's kind of coming together. So he had this massive crush on her as a coworker. Like literally all she did was just be a woman in his presence, and that was all. That was enough. You know how it is with men, cis straight men, where they're like, "Oh my god, a woman giving me attention means that she's into me," and it was literally that. Like he was working late, she was working late. He seemed miserable, and she's like, "Here, have a snack." She like got him a snack, and it's just like a mistake, I guess, on her part for being nice because he mistook that as like, she's into me, I'm into her, let's go. So he was just like kind of following her around, but like innocently, you know. And so at some point she drops her handkerchief, and so he picks it up innocently, and he's gonna go give it back to her. But oh no, another person came up and is starting to talk to her, and it would be too awkward now to give her back her handkerchief because she's talking to somebody else innocently. So what do you think he does to give her back her handkerchief? Which one he doesn't even need to give back. Okay, let's be real, it's a handkerchief, she can get another one. But like, what do you think he does? You're wrong. What he does is he puts the handkerchief neatly folded into a white envelope with no note, no nothing on the envelope. He drops it into her mailbox on her door. He knows where she lives. He put it in there blank. So she hears the mail, she gets up to go get her mail. There's just this blank envelope, and all that's in it is her handkerchief. Are you insane? He shoves it up her butt. I was wrong, exactly. Oh my god. And so he's like, listen. I'm like, I don't want to. And then there was like other times where he was like following her, and he's like, listen, I just want to talk to you. And like at that point she knows she has a stalker, and so he starts chasing her. He's like, no way, you're misunderstanding. And he's like yelling at this while chasing after her. It's at night, they're in the middle of nowhere, there's nobody else around. And like, okay, so set the scene. It's dark, it's nighttime, there's no one else around, it's a dimly lit road, she's walking home from work by herself. Okay, she hears something behind her. She turns around. Several feet behind her, this guy, the coworker, the stranger that she does not know. She knows that he's the coworker. She knows nothing else about him. So he's standing back there, and then they both stop. No worries. And they both stop. And she's just kind of like, what the fuck? Because he didn't say anything. You could have shouted like, oh, hey, person. Oh, it's work buddies. Hey, you're walking home. Hey, let's talk a little bit. Like, he didn't do that. He's just like quietly following at a safe distance behind her. So clearly she's freaking out. And he's like, oh, no, wait, I wanted to talk to you. And she knows she has a stalker. She started to put things together. And he's like, no, wait, you're misunderstanding. So she turns around and starts walking very quickly away. And that should be like enough to signal, don't follow her. Anyway, so he follows her. And not only does he follow her, he runs after her. What are you doing? Oh my god. Anyway, so that's how the accident happens. So she's running, and she's running through a crowd, and she ends up tripping down the stairs, falls down the stairs, and he sees all of this. He sees her at the bottom of the stairs, and he just leaves. He straight up leaves. And I'm like, girl, no. And he's like, listen, like, there was just misunderstandings. Like, I was just trying to give you back your handkerchief. I was just trying to explain I had a crush on you. I wasn't trying to murder you. And she listens to all of this and forgives him. And she's like, no, it's cool, we're friends now. And I wanted to murder her. I'm like, no. You need to fall back down the stairs again. Girl, oh my god. This show was so maddening. Anyway, so then the flower guy shows up, and then the coworker guy knows that he lost. And so he leaves, and then the flower guy is like, are you okay? What's going on? And she's like, no, it's fine now. He was just the stalker, but it's fine. He was a good stalker. And, like, we shouldn't be rewarding this behavior. Like, okay, he was young, and, like, that, okay, that's no excuse. But, like, God, that makes me so mad that it's just, we should be like, oh, but he, like, meant it innocently. And it's like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of guys who end up being stalkers start innocently. But they need to know that behavior is inappropriate. And she's, like, rewarding that. She's like, no, it's fine. It was cute. I'm like, no, it wasn't. No, it was terrifying. Anyway. So, the show ends with her getting together with the flower guy. And I was just mad. I was just so mad. I'm like, this is so dumb. I hate all of these men. All of them are bad. Not one of them was good. You could have just not picked any of them. Like, you could have just gotten your memories back and you're like, you know what? Screw this. I don't want any of you. And either go get a fourth guy if you have to put your foot down and be straight, or, like, go with the neighbor who was awesome. It was a very aggravating show. And then the end. Hope you enjoyed my rant. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna need to drink water. It's been an hour. That was a lot of talking. So that was a show. I forget what it was called. But that's what I watched recently. I thought it was gonna be cute. I was like, oh, we're gonna have a little, like, amnesia love story. It's cliche. But, you know, it's a cliche because it works. And it's like, no. All of the men were trash. And it was also really annoying because I had, like, a chat turned on so I could see other people's comments as they were watching the show too. And so many people were like, oh my god, the boyfriend who is looking up her Instagram and stalking where she works now is so cute. He's trying to be so protective of her. And I'm like, then why wasn't he honest with her? I just didn't like any of this. Even the meet cute that he did with her, it was fake. He staged it. He, like, paid some kids to be in trouble so he could, like, rescue them. Like, they had a balloon stuck in a tree and he got them for it. He got the balloon for them. And he did that in front of her and he's like, oh, look at how great of a man I am. And it wasn't real. I'm like, everything about you is bad. I was so mad. Anyway, I watched it in Japanese, so it was good practice, at least for listening. And that's my story. Thanks for, is that the hand? No, it's not. What was this again? Oh. Man, I was like, we're gonna make it to the flats today, and then I'm just talking the whole time again. But listen, it was a very important story I had to get out. I had to talk about it with somebody. Because Alexander didn't want to hear about it. He doesn't care. I'm like, but I care. The show was dumb, alright? Feel bad for me for making myself watch it. Does her hand look dumb? I feel like maybe I drew it too big or something. It looked off somehow. I don't know what I did wrong. seems off. Maybe I should just trace it. Should have done that the whole time from the beginning. Also, the wind today is crazy. I don't know what the weather is for today. Well, I mean, I can look outside and see, but I mean, look at the temperature. Because it was hot. So hot yesterday. And at the library, because I go to the language group stuff, one of the guys who showed up rode his bike. And I was like, you are crazy for riding your bike in this heat. Bam. Okay. This artist I know is always talking up tracing as a valid technique. Listen, I'm struggling. I need help. I'm like not like far off really, apparently. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm trying to see if like I can line it up in a way, because I don't think it's the fingers so much as I think it's the hand part that's bothering me. I think if I just fix that, I will feel better about it. All right. Because it's this part that's bothering me. Oop. I'm not gonna make it exact. It'll just be close enough. And just move that, which is on this layer. This is why I hate having layers. Oh my god. I can't wait to merge all of this. There we go. Okay. Now clean it up a little bit. Look at all these layers. It's horrendous. That used to be me as an artist back in the day. I would have like so many layers. I would have like a layer for basically every line that I draw. It was nuts. I don't know how I survived back then. There. Okay. That feels a little bit better to me. Acceptable enough. Nice. Okay. Go back to... God, I need to label it. Okay, hold on. We're going to call this sketch. Hand lines save. Alright. Hand 1 done. Hand 2. Let's go. Did I drink water? I don't remember now. I think I did. The number of times I have drank out of that. What is this? It's not a cup. A thermos? But it's not a thermos. This thing, the number of times that I've drank out of it and have spilled water all over myself is too high. Like, math numbers do not go as high as the number of times that I have spilled on myself. It's crazy. Anyway, y'all watched anything interesting lately? I mean, sometimes the dumb shows can be fun, but then other times they're just like aggravating. And that one was just like too aggravating. Like the girl was just asking to be murdered. so bad in this picture. I just recently cut them, so they're still not great, but a little bit better. I try to like even them out as best I can. But they were definitely floppy there. There we go. Okay. I'm not even really looking at the sketch underneath. I keep forgetting it's there. I'm trying to also avoid the tangent with the shirt. Also, this music is making me sleepy. Also, it doesn't help that it's dark today, too. It's very overcast. Alright, and we're so close to being done with this godforsaken hands. With these godforsaken hands. And then at some point, I'll probably just start over. That'll be easier than the 1,000 hand challenge. Alright, trash this. Let me just hide that, and then I think that's okay. It's fine. Alright, well that was the, I guess I'll double check it, but I'm like relatively okay with that. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay. Delete. And then we can't merge yet, importantly, because I need to erase these lines. What's that line? Okay, you were there for some reason. I think I got them all. Yeah, we good. Okay, merge. I can breathe. There's one layer. Oh my god. Oh man. Alright, the rest of this should hopefully go faster. Because then it's just the shorts and her face and like just kind of some polish on the shirt. And I think that's... Am I missing anything? Let's just keep going. And go from there. So move these down here. And then we shall zoom in to the shorts. And then we're gonna flip actually. We're gonna flip actually. I turned the hip the other way. I feel like another 1,000 challenge I should do would be like 1,000 shorts or like pants. Just like this area of pants is like both simultaneously the most fun, but also like the most difficult for me. Amy keeps DMing me job offers. I appreciate it, oh my god. Like, where are you finding all these? Alright. I like all the folds and everything, but it's also just like very difficult for me. But in like a fun way, in like a fun challenge way. It's like I wanna figure this stuff out and like get good at it, you know, that kind of thing. Because I'm like flipping this, I'm like trying to really figure out what the hell I'm drawing. Okay. And I wanted to cut it off because I didn't necessarily want these to be shorts. I just don't think she's a shorts person. Just my picture of her. She seems just more pants. I think that's fine, actually. Alright. And one thing that's really fun to do is to like add extra little lines, and it kind of makes it seem like it's more detailed. Which, I mean, technically it is, but just like follow the outline of like another thing that you drew, and it just adds so much with like very little effort. I still stand by dots and dashes. You want to add detail to your artwork? Add dots and dashes. I don't like that. Delete, delete, delete. Yeah, that's better. I'm trying to see if this looks dumb. I feel like it's a little excessive. It just doesn't feel right. Let me delete that. Instead, move it that way. Oh, it's the spacing. Aha. That's what's bothering me. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. I think that's good. And I just want to finish the shirt and then her face. And I think that'll be the liner. Ooh, ooh, can we do it? Can we finish in time? Let's go. Okay. Zoom in here. Save. Everybody save. Okay. I hate when Photoshop does that. Alright, that's fine. Change this fold. I think that's kind of it for the shirt. Basically. I could add like a trim at the bottom, I guess. wind, man. It's so loud. I don't think the microphone's picking it up, but in person, it's pretty loud. Are these fingers too long? Now I feel like they're too long. I think I might bring the top knuckle in a little bit. Hold on a second. Yeah, that helped a lot. And then the face. Oh man, I think the face is not going to be easy, but we're going to try. We're going to do our best here. I also want to add a little bit more to the hair because I feel like the hair is very plain. Just add a few more strokes and stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. And I get strays later. Alright. Let's try new layer just in case. Did I have actually her face sketched out? Thanks, past me. That's so helpful. Wow. I'll just go ahead and get that in. Beautiful. Look at that. I did it. She's done. Perfect. That's it. Alright, we can move on to flats. Thanks. Thanks. Alright, don't mind me if I get quiet. I'm just like trying to concentrate. Her face is always so hard for me. Right, we're gonna probably be flipping a lot. Never flip the canvas if you wanna make sure your art is perfect. Like, I never want to see mistakes in my art. Okay, don't flip the canvas then. I always try and give her like a round nose, but I feel like I can't ever do it right. Wait, hold on. Which way do I want her looking again? I gotta flip back. That way. Zoom out. It's okay. We'll just make some slight adjustments here. Is it too small? I guess it's okay. I guess. Something still seems off though. Let me flip again. I can't figure it out. Maybe that? Rotation. Maybe? Oop. Okay, it auto deselected for some reason. That's fine, I didn't want it selected anyway. Alright, and I don't love, that's, oh no, it's good enough. I don't love this strand though. That's a little bit better. She's like, this eye just feels, I know it's because it's behind the hair. It'll probably look better once it's color, but it just looks kind of funny. She's like staring intently. Like she's just like casual in this eye and she's like murder in this other eye. Do that. Okay. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna say the lighter's done. We did it, Reddit. We did it. Okay. Time to make sure there's no holes. There are holes. God damn it. Okay, hold on. If it's just the sleeve, that's not too bad. Where is it? I think I found it. I think it's this one. Did I get it? No. Where is it? Oh, I see it. Got it. Got it. Anywhere else? We are good to go. Alright, select, modify, expand. 3 pixels, inverse. Let's grab this color, fill on a different layer. We shall call flats. And now's the fun part. What color should we make everything? I am open to suggestions. We have her shirt, her other shirt, and her bottoms. Wrong brush. What color to make everything? Dude, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We have like 30 minutes left with plenty of shine. Dude, I could probably finish this artwork. I'm so in the zone right now. I don't know why I'm being precious about it. I'll fix it in post. Just get it close enough, and then I'll just chop it later. Okay, and then I want to fix her hair. Right there. There's just a little bit see-through. Hot pink. I kind of had a feeling you would pick like some absurd color. How much of this can I select? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yes. Oh, we love to see it. Alright. Select, modify, expand. I used to be one of those people who it's like, bro, why would you put yourself through all that pain and agony of like so carefully like trying to paint inside the lines and everything? I've seen so many artists on YouTube and stuff do that. I'm like, I can't. I need to use like any tools to make it go faster. And then there came like a phase in my art career where I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna color it in like this. Like what I'm doing right now. Just like painstaking a little bit. And it's like, you know, I can kind of see why they do it now. It's a little relaxing at times. You feel like you got a little bit more control, you know? But then on the other hand, sometimes it's nice to just like get it done. Alright. That's all her skin. And you're like, what about her hair color? And it's like, I'm doing it. I'm doing her hair. Select, modify, expand. Well, bam. And you're like, Sam, that's not her hair color. And it's like, I know. But then I can't see the lines. Watch what happens if I do her hair color. Can you see anything? No, it's so dark. Actually, that's kind of a neat look. I like that, the half like orange, half brown. But yeah, I don't normally color with the dark hair color because I can't see shit. So that's pro tip. If you have a character or just you're painting something that has a lot of dark for the base color, just paint some absurd color and then just select it and change it later. That's my pro tip. Hot pink top, lime green shorts. She's gonna be a watermelon. Or like a dragon fruit. Or a strawberry. No, the watermelon's closer. I'll put it in just for you, but then I'm gonna change it. Ooh. Her skin tone is so pale. This girl is like paler than me. Like, damn girl, get some sun. You need some vitamin D. I wouldn't know that, like. Oh no. There we go. Okay, I think that's the hair, the skin. She's so pale. She's like a vampire because she's always in the woods. I know. Needs to get out more. Alright, so you wanted the hot pink top and lime green shorts. Alright. We going like heavy saturated? Actually, I don't think this is gonna work, is it? We can try. It might have been easier to do the shirt first. I think I picked neon instead of lime. Oh no. Actually, it's not a bad color. It's not a bad color. I can't saturate. Is that a dot on my... It was a dot on my tablet. You never know. You know, sometimes it could be on the screen. And by on the screen, I mean on the canvas. I should probably clean my tablet. I was like, what's happening? This is... There we go. Good lord. Oh, that makes such a difference. I use the right brush. It's kind of a look though, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of gives, what's it called? Scene. I'm like, it's not goth, it's not emo, it's scene. And then the hot pink top, do you want the top or the shirt on top of the top? I'll assume you meant maybe the shirt. Hot pink. Hot pink. Hot pink. That maybe? Hold on. Maybe that? I don't want to make it too purpley. That's pretty hot pink. That's pretty hot pink. Or it could be a white outer shirt. And then the undershirt hot pink. Okay, that's what I was leaning towards after I said that. I was like, you know what? I think it would be better for the undershirt. Did I get it? Nice. Could be mustard yellow. Whoa. Oh, okay. I was like, that looks kind of close at first, but it's not. We good. is gonna be wild. She's going to a party. I don't know what this song is, but I like it. Very like relaxing guitar. Okay, and then it's adding some beats that I wasn't here for. I was here for the guitar. Alright, undershirt. It's really funny seeing her in this. Alright, so actually I don't need to select anything, I should just select this. Ha! Ha! And then we want mustard yellow. Mustard yellow. Like that? Or mustard's kind of like darker, isn't it? It's kind of like that, right? Oh no. Oh no. No, not her finger. This is what you wanted. You're welcome. Does she look badass? Wait, is that on my screen? I think that's on my screen. Okay. Beautiful. Love it. Want some more of it. What's funny is black and white, she looks good. And then you're like, oh no. Oh man, I should do another colorblind challenge. Oh, that would be so fun. Oh, okay, I gotta stay focused. Technically, we did reach the flat stage. So I'm gonna say that's a success for this stream. However, I can't look at this, so I am going to get the shadows in here. Let's go. Multiply. And we shall pick more of a bluey purple today. How does that look? That's nice. Boop. Alright, are we ready for shading? This is the fun part. Probably should pick lighting direction though. That would be smart. Which way is the lighting coming from? Do we want this to be highlighted or this to be highlighted? I think I want this side in shadow. This is the part where I have to get bold. I think I'm just gonna do like that. Hold on, we're gonna adjust. Get this started first. Because I've seen some people do, and I've done it before, where you do like a 2-layer shadow thing, and it looks cool. Oops, my button. Highlight on her cheek. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't mind me. I'm kind of just experimenting right now. hardest time with your fucking nose. Oh my god. Okay, new plan. We're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna carve highlights. How about let's do that? That's kind of a neat shape. Does it make sense though? No. But is it neat? Yeah. And that's all that matters. It kind of looks like she's got a scar. Yep. How did I do that? Oh, I see. I'm so bad with like doing backlit stuff, even though I like it a lot. But we were learning. Maybe I should just bridge the bridge. It's okay. I'll leave it for now. I'll come back to it. Am I doing anything? Or am I using the wrong one? I'm using the wrong one. I'm like, is her hair that dark? No, I'm just dumb. It's fine. It's just me. It's alright, I figured it out. Oop, shit, wrong. Oh, crap, hold on. There we go. Like, where's my hotkey? Doing hair is also super fun. I'd say probably doing the hair is one of the more fun parts of the shading. Or in this case, highlighting. Oop. This is gonna look really funny when I turn the color back on. Good enough for now. Okay. Oop. There we go. Yep. I never remember which one I'm on, the black or the white. It's always the opposite. The white is for shading, the black is for highlights. Pretty much most of that's gonna be shadow. This music's too relaxing. I'm like tired. Actually, I think that would. I don't know about that. Let's just do this side first. Oh man, we have 5 minutes left. I'm like concentrating, so I'm trying to go faster. I don't think I'm gonna finish though. But there was an attempt. Probably gonna end up finishing this off screen, then we'll do something else next week because I don't think there's really enough to maybe justify another stream with this artwork because there's just not that much left to do. I'm still not 100% on the shading though. I might want to make it a little bit more dramatic. Feels a little right now for me. I will show the color though before I end the stream, don't worry. Welcome back. I'm trying to go fast. Try and get as much done as I can. And then maybe next week we'll do a colorblind challenge because they're fun. And then y'all can pick the colors and such. Like this one, but then I'll actually keep them. Oh no, I laughed. Your throat, oh no, lots of talking. God, that was me yesterday at the library. Had a newbie show up. Not a newbie, but I was just explaining a lot of Japanese stuff. And like, that was the most I've talked. And so I was like, oh man, super dehydrated now. Oops. But yes, if you haven't already, drink water. I'm almost there. Almost there. Go, go, go. We have 1 minute, technically. This might be a good enough state. I'll have to just adjust later. Kind of want like more of a larger shadow here. So that's what I'm saying, like I want more drama. With the lighting here. Alright, it's good enough for right now. Okay, well, quick save. I'll definitely adjust it. But here we go. Color. Well, it's a choice. It's a choice for sure. But yeah, there we go. Well, I did more than the flats. We got some of the shading started. There's still more to go. And then like highlights and everything. So there's still a little bit more, but 2 streams with the same artwork. Y'all are good. Y'all are satisfied. We'll do something else next week. Actually, let me double check our calendar. We're still in March, right? Are we? Oh, no, we are. Okay. So, yeah, next week maybe the colorblind challenge. I'll see. Well, it depends on whether or not I remember to do that. Is kind of the main thing. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this artwork. I'll see if I can finish it maybe today. I don't know. We'll see because I want to do the charcoal one too. So there's still art, but it will be done eventually, and you will see it completed eventually in a different state than this. But yeah, take your last drink of water on the hour. Especially for those who have been talking a lot, such as myself. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for today. Hope you all, thanks for coming out, first of all. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my TED Talks. But yeah, I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day, awesome rest of your week. And I will see you all next time. With shorter hair. I forgot about that. Bye bye.